I'm Mark Pryor here live in Toronto at the Sony Center with none other than Jeff the Inferno Joslin. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm alright. And let's talk about the premiere. What do you expect from the premiere?
I actually don't know too much about the film, but I know, what I've been seeing. It looks like it's really high quality. I have two great guys that it's following, Dave DeCrollo and GSP, of course. So definitely going to be interesting.
Did you bring a box of Kleenex? Because I hear it's going to be a really emotional ride.
Really? I don't know. I didn't bring it, but thanks for the warning.
What is your connection with George St. Pierre? Or do you just follow them, or do you know them personally at all?
I know George. George and I used to fight together in TKO. I started my career in TKO Montreal, and George was in my division. He ended up moving to the UFC before I did, and he's always been a good guy. And I look forward to checking out the film.
Now you're a special guest here, am I right?
I guess fighter guest here. Yeah, it's definitely good to be here. Stephen Wong seems like a great guy. I look forward to meeting him. I've been in contact with him, and he sent me an invitation. So it's a pleasure to be here.
What's next for Jeff Joslin? I know right now that you're training and you have a school in Hamilton. What's next for Jeff Joslin?
For me, I just training guys. Training myself a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have some upcoming fighters. One of my fighters just won a championship belt. I got a chance to train Spencer Fisher for his UFC fight. So I'm always looking for new things that I can do, any ways that I can help other fighters get ready for the cage, get ready for the octagon. Unfortunately, I can't fight anymore because too many concussions, post-concussion syndrome. But any way that I can help others achieve their goals, I'm up for that.
You mentioned Spencer Fisher. What do you think he needs to do to win his upcoming fight?
I think Spencer, he's very well-rounded fighter. He trained really hard for the fight that I helped him with Kurt Warburton. So I'm not sure what his training's been like for this fight, but if he comes in the type of shape that he was for the last fight, I think he's going to do very, very well. And what he really does well is he brings a lot of experience to the cage. So he can grapple, he can throw knee strikes, he can box, he can kick. He always brings a surprise for his opponent.
All right, now we're going to transition into what I call rapid Q&A. Are you ready?
I think so.
George St. Pierre.
A great Canadian fighter, tough as nails, and a good person.
David Loiseau.
Another great person, has a lot of skills, always flashy, always exciting.
How do you look at life? Is the glass half full or is the glass half empty?
I look at it as 1/4 empty. I'm always trying to improve myself and become a better person all the time.
Favorite martial art?
Mixed martial arts.
Favorite martial arts fighter?
Favorite fighter is probably... Oh man, that's a tough question. I like the underdog. Any underdog, when they come back in a fight, that's the one I want to see win.
Pet peeve or something that really gets under your skin?
Couch warriors, guys at home that yelling at their television screen and thinking it's so easy, but yet they won't show up for a class at a martial arts school and even battle with the white belts.
Would you rather punch or would you rather kick?
I'd rather punch.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Most memorial moments?
My first step into the octagon was definitely a big moment. Birth of my son, birth of my daughter, and better say the day I got married because my wife might be watching this.
What did you feel when Bruce Buffer announced your name for the first time in the octagon?
Oh, it was awesome. And even cooler is when you get home and you watch it on TV and you see the name of your city, Hamilton, Ontario, up on the screen, and the commentators and the music. And otherwise it kind of feels like a cage fight. But when you go home and you hear all that stuff, then you're like, damn, man, I was in the UFC. It's pretty cool.
Josh Koscheck.
Tough guy, very great wrestler, and that's about it.
Worst injury?
Worst injury was. Well, the post-concussion the concussions were pretty bad, but that was not really one moment. It was kind of an accumulation. I'd probably say cracked orbit bone.
For those of you who don't know, are you single or taken?
Married. Married for 10 years. Yeah, a long time. So it's tough as a fighter, If you're married, it's you're almost married to your sport as well. So she put up with a lot of training over the years, and she's actually burnt out from mixed martial arts and UFC now because of it. But since I retired from fighting, everything's been real cool.
Dream car?
Always wanted a Hummer, but I kind of changed my mind over the years. But dream car? I don't know. That's a good question. I'd say I don't even know, my friend. I don't even know. This is a tough question. To get hit a lot.
Moving on. Time's up. Favorite store to shop at?
I'd probably say I don't do much shopping. Wherever the wife wants to go, it's cool with me.
Best vacation ever?
I went to Brazil a few weeks to train, so kind of always revolve my vacations around training as well.
Would you rather give a present or receive a present?
I'd give a present.
Would you rather be a leader or a follower?
Be a leader.
What languages do you speak?
Just English and nothing else really. I wish I spoke a few more.
Final question. Here's the big one. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The egg. The egg. Man, these are some tough questions, man.
And that's a wrap. I'm Mark Pryor for Conestoga College.